Hey everybody, wanted to show you a little something here, how to manage your classroom a little bit better and how to utilize both your email and the calendar function that's embedded inside your email. This will allow you to make sure that you're not missing any assignments, and it will also help you stay focused on what you need to do first. So the first thing you're going to do is navigate to the classroom, right? In our case, this is our classroom for this year. Okay. And you can see for this account that I'm in, this is a dummy account that a lot of the teachers are using to see what it looks like from the other side, as it were. So you see first here the stream, classwork, and then of course people, which we don't really use too much. But from the stream and classwork, it can get a little overwhelming, right? You see a lot of things pop up. But if you go to these three horizontal hash marks over here, again, that's right over here on the left. I want you to get familiar with this to do button, because when you click on to do, you're brought to this page, which again, for this account can be a little imposing because they have all of these classes. For you, you would see all of your classes. You'd see Mr. Munoz's PE class. You'd see Ms. Viscardi's art class, Ms. Yeagwell's class, and my class, right? Which for us, for this account is right here at the bottom. And what it's going to do is show you all of your work that is to do or to be done, right? Missing work and then work that has no due date. So for this account, which I haven't really been upkeeping, you can see that there are a number of things. And under done over here, these are all the accounts, all the things that I have turned in. You can see week of 330 social studies I have turned in. And what does it look like to turn something in, even if you've already done the work? Well, if you've already done, say, day 2 read work from way back when, right? This was due March 31st. You could click on this. If you did this in ReadWorks, if you did this on a piece of paper and took a picture of it and uploaded it to your Dropbox, all right, you can then click over here and click turn in just to mark it as done, to get it off of your to-do list. Because this screen, this to-do list here, is what you should be using. And you see that was actually the Google notification I get on my phone when somebody turns something in. This screen is what you should be using in order to find out what work you need to get done. So you may have to do a little bit of work cleaning this up, meaning turning things in that are pretty outdated, right? So things all the way back from the beginning of this or even previous, right? Because in our class, we've been using Google Classroom for a long time. All right, the other thing I want to show you is how to use your email properly. Right, so when a lot of us navigate to our inbox, you're going to see a lot more emails than are here. I've actually cleaned up this this inbox so that way you're not seeing anything in here. I do want to point something out, and I'm going to move myself out of the way here. And now that I've moved myself out of the way, you can see that there's a little arrow down here. And if you click on that, it shows you a side panel, right? From that side panel, what you're going to be able to see is this little calendar icon at the top. There's a few other things here, and we may get into those later, but right now, if you click that calendar icon, it's going to take your Google Calendar, because every Google account has a calendar linked to it. And this is the way I've been sharing Google Meets with you guys and a number of other things. And if you learn to use this tool, it can be very, very helpful. So it shows you obviously today's date, but the calendar can do so much more than that. So when you click on these three little dots here, you can see the scheduled version of it, right? So now your schedule is going to show you all of the assignments that you have due. Now remember, this account is for other teachers' classes as well. So you can use this select calendars function here. My advice would be for you to have all of your calendars shown. But for this person, I'm going to show them just what we have for Mr. Martinez's class, right? So that means I'm declicking all of these. Now, you will not have anywhere near this many. You will probably have 5, 6, 7, or 8 calendars. And we'll get rid of the rest of these. And you can see that there's test classes that teachers have been working on. And I'm just scrolling down here. And now once I declick all of them, there we go. This is the one that I want. And then you can see it also has my overall calendar, which is things I'll be invited to for my email, and then birthdays, right? Just in case I have any birthdays linked in there. So now when I make this go away, I can click out of that and bring my calendar back up. Excuse me, I can bring that back up, and you can see that everything in black here is from our class. And if I go back in time, it shows me when these things were due. But obviously, I'm going to make those go away, and it doesn't show me anything that I have right now. Your most recent one was the Netiquette assignment for media for Mrs. Ferlanti that was due Friday. Again, if you haven't finished that or have finished it and haven't marked it as done, go take care of that using the to-do menu we just looked for. Okay, one other thing I did want to show you, and it's very helpful for keeping track of our Google Meets, and then this way you'll know where, when they are, you'll know where the link is for them, and how to track them, is to manage these invitations. So as you'll see, I've invited this HS guest account to a Google Meet, right, that I've just made up. This is not a real meet. You're not expected to be at this meet. Our meets are at different times. But what you'll do, you'll get a very similar email. A lot of you have been doing this already. This is for those who haven't. You'll see you can reply yes, maybe, or no. If you click yes, what ends up happening is you get this portion where you can see it now appears on your Google Classroom, right? And as with any email in your inbox, to keep it clean, you can give it that check mark and then archive it, right? Unless it's something you're going to need in the future, and you can let it hang in your inbox. So that last little tidbit will really help. So this video is showing you how to use the to-do function in Google Classroom. It's showing you how to use some of the features from your email, which you should be checking every day, multiple times throughout the day, and how, most importantly, to use this calendar function, which is really, really helpful in keeping track of all your classes, assignments, and knowing what's due. All right, I'll see you all out there in the classroom. Have a great one.